Yeah, a teacher doesn't have to be scary or unapproachable to get the best out of the students. You could say it's related to respect, and that should work both ways in the classroom. If you show the students a bit of respect, then you should get it back too. You can't treat every student like they're the same, because every student, they've got their own different learning mechanism. So as teachers, I think it's important that we've got to adapt and be flexible. Some students may need more discipline than others, while some need support. And I think it's up to us as teachers to recognize the difference. So I started working in Highfield, Durham South in 2011. I was invited by Miss Eustace. It was her idea to start the secondary school. It was a lot different then. We were in a completely different building. We weren't here. We were just in a rented building, and there was only grade 7. Back in 2011, I taught English. Actually, English was my main subject back then, as well as English literature. And I taught art, I taught design technology and personal development, and I was homeroom teacher, so I was very busy back then compared to really what I am now. I was doing a lot more. Not only with the subjects, with the lesson plans. We're kind of building the school, so we had a lot of foundations to think about, the rules, the way the school was going to develop, the system we wanted to put in. So I was working a lot with Miss Eustace and Miss Alling, as well as the 2 other teachers we had, Mr. Foreman and Miss Ecker. Yeah, the 3 of us were very busy, so there was teachers coming in, like Mr. Edo came in, Miss Cindy came in, Miss Ova, she was there, and they helped out a lot. We're doing a lot. I mean, we did the production Mulan, which Miss Cindy really helped a lot with that. I mean, we took on too much, to be honest. And we were in this small rented kind of room for a year, and then the year after we moved to the school we are now, which was a purpose-built school for Highfield. So it was a huge change then. And even now, we're developing a new building next door, so it's growing even bigger. Now it really feels like a school. Yeah. Back then it is almost like a youth club, to be honest. So in a strange way, I kind of felt a sense of belonging in the school. Like I watched it grow from being nothing to what it is now. It makes me feel part of the family. My subject is basically product design. So we solve problems to real life, we try and create solutions to real life problems. And we give that to the students, like at the minute they're making pencil holders in the grade 7. Grade 8, they're making phone stands. When there was like 12 students in the class, it was a lot easier to give a 1v1, like a one-on-one. They come up with an idea, and it's a lot easier for me to help them. But with 20 students in the class, it's not really possible to do that. So again, I need to evaluate each lesson. I definitely evaluate the year before to try and come up with different strategies of how I could do this. The biggest challenges I face is managing the growth of the school with the amount of students, the resources and equipment we've got available to us, while still trying to maintain a fun and educational environment in the class, balancing that out. One of the current problems I have right now is I want the students to be creative, but there's always a knowledge gap of restricts them from being too creative. So it's filling in that gap of letting them be creative, as well as having the information to make the products as well. I think it's important that students don't lose the curiosity to keep questioning why. I like the idea of students should be taught how to think rather than not what to think. It's a little bit concerning. It could make us a little bit lazy in the ability to think for ourselves. I feel students need to stay inquisitive about the world. It's valuable for how we learn. I think it triggers growth, and it creates that fire for us to learn more. And it isn't just for teachers, I mean, it isn't just for students, it's for teachers as well. I like to keep challenging myself at school. You don't want to let your job get stagnant, so I like to keep busy and trying to think of new ideas. I just recently made a textbook. I've just made a module for grades 7 and 8. I did that because currently the grade 7 and 8 students, they don't have a textbook, and I thought that it would benefit them a lot. It would benefit them greatly if it did. So I spent the last 6 months putting this book together, and it's going to be in use this year, hopefully. I don't like to feel stagnant in my job, so I'm always looking for ways to improve, just help with my lessons, just to keep them interesting. I'm always looking to learn new things about my subject, because I don't like to think I know everything. There's always something I can learn, even if it's different manufacturing methods or tricks, hacks, things you see online. It helps me inspired and motivated to teach. We come to school every day, so it's important that we make school a place that we really want to go to. In the classroom, we don't want an environment where it's awkward or uncomfortable. So if we make it a better environment to work in, then you're going to enjoy coming to school, as well as surrounding yourself with the right people.
Mr. Robert, I think Mr. Robert has a lot of effort not to add stress and anxiety to his student, because he knows that his lesson is already very stressful. So yeah, I think the kids enjoy being taught by him, because he put the class to be relaxed and chill. Yeah, me and Mr. Robert shared a lot of ideas, because I was taking design product or DT in my college, right? And he's taking graphic design in his college. So, and now I'm teaching art, he's teaching DT. So kind of share ideas for him to do with the class, and he share ideas for me to teach in my class.
So I think, Mr. Robert is just a great teacher. He helps us a lot. He helps us, understand DT, even though it's not an easy subject,
And I think he's also really helpful during project research,
And I think he's really chill and relatable, and I really like his stories.
Yeah, he helps a lot when building stuff, and he's amazing.
Yeah, he's just great. Thank you, Mr. Robert.
In my opinion, Mr. Robert always tries new ideas on how to engage students with a variety of learning methods, using various equipment and materials to enhance students' learning experience, and at the end, achieve their best performance. Mr. Robert is a dedicated teacher who is passionate in whatever he is doing, whether it's teaching his lessons or assisting his students in working on their projects. Mr. Robert is resilient, meaning that with his expertise, he overcomes difficulties in managing his lesson effectively. With limited resources, consistently finding an innovation approach to teaching by experimenting various tools, materials, and designs. Finally, his dedication to improve students' learning is evident in the creation of his own textbooks for grade 7 and 8. These textbooks are designed to help students organize their work neatly and improve their overall learning experience. Hopefully, Mr. Robert will inspire teachers to give their best effort in fostering an interesting, engaging, and memorable learning experience for students.
Rob, stop your coffee, man. You have too much coffee.
Fresh coffee in the morning always makes the day start better.